Alright, we're recording now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Alright, go.
Alright. Paracord bracelets are a fashion staple for family and friends of our military, but they also hold a functional purpose for mountain climbers, as they give basically what is considered to be a stable amount of line in case they slip, and it also holds the weight. Paracord bracelets are also known as survival bracelets or combat bracelets, and they come in many different varieties, but all follow these basic steps of gathering your materials, creating the closure for your bracelet, and weaving and securing the loose ends of your bracelet. For this particular demonstration, I will be doing a 2-strand dragon's tongue style weave bracelet with button enclosure. Now that we know the task at hand, let's begin. First, you must gather your materials. You're going to need scissors or a pocket knife. I use both because I have to bore out the hole in my button. You're going to need a lighter to melt the ends to your button. You need 2 strands of 550-pound paracord gutted that measure about 1 arm span each. And then you need a button, large button, particularly those off of like backs of BDU pants or even off of any military uniform, with the holes bored out of it, because you have to feed all 4 ends through the hole. And the significance of the BDU button in uniforms is, if you have a paracord bracelet with a BDU button, it typically means that the soldier who made that bracelet has been deployed to a war zone. It is also a tribute to veterans who have served in past wars. Now it's time for the next step in making the bracelet. You are now ready to make the closure for your bracelet. Okay, so you're going to take your first piece of cord and you're going to form about a 2-inch loop at the top of your bracelet. And then you're going to take your other strand, fold it in half, and tie just a simple overhand knot at the top. And that's really the easiest part of this whole process right there. And now that I have finished this step, you're now ready for the final and hardest part of making your bracelet. Doing the weave takes a few tries to get correct, as I learned during my process of actually learning how to make one of these, but it looks very pretty when it's completed. And the easiest part of this step is actually securing the loose ends. So, what you're going to do is, it's best to secure your core strands, which are made with the looped part of paracord. You can do this either by standing on them if they're long enough, or by sitting on them, or just weighing them down with a book. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to weigh them down with, so I'm kind of out of luck there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your left running strand and run it over the top of the left piece of core strand, under the right core strand, and over your right running strand. And then you're going to take right running strand, run it over the right core strand and under the left core strand. Next, you take your left running strand and run it under your right core strand, over your left core strand, and under your right running strand. Next, you take your right running strand, run it under the left running strand, or the left core strand, and run it over the right core strand, and that forms your first knot. And it will look like that, or even as loose as that, but you're going to continue to do that over and over until you have it about the length that you want it. And after you do that, you're going to take your finished bracelet and you're going to have about 2 inches worth of running and core strands left. You're just going to snip the excess off of the bracelet, like so. And then you're going to take the button and feed all of these ends through your button just like so. If I can get this. This is the tricky part, getting all these ends through. I'm sorry. I got it. Yay. Alright, and now you're going to take the lighter and put all of those ends together like that.
And burn yourself.
And hopefully not burn myself. Light those. Getting melted.
Clearly not childproof.
No. Kids, do not try this at home. Burn the ends, keep burning the ends. And you just take them and mash them against a hard surface, and that'll melt them to your button. And now you have a completed paracord bracelet. And that's really all there is to it. So to tie it all together, no pun intended, it is easy to make a paracord bracelet using the basic steps of gathering your materials, creating the closure for your bracelet, and weaving and securing the loose ends of your bracelet. Congratulations on this accomplishment. Now you can enjoy your bracelet or give it to a friend.